Yes, we live in a world where other MMOs are being made, and other MMOs are trying to exist in the world where WoW is still king, despite what Final Fantasy players will tell you. Ashes of Creation is one of those MMOs, and they dropped their new Alpha 2 Cleric Archetype update. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Ashes of Creation and their most recent update to the game. I'm interested to see what's going on here. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, I got a sound for the logo now. I like the music. Riot MMO will be the new king. I do think that one has a good shot at being something great.
Hello everyone and welcome to yet another day in Vera. Happy to be with you guys again. I can't believe that it is the end of July, but we have a fun presentation to show you guys today. An update on the Cleric kit and also a little bit of a showcase for the Highwayman Hills area, which is
one thing I don't question about this game is the graphics are unbelievable. The only thing is I don't know if my 3080 is going to be able to handle this level of detail.
Of interest. I am joined by two of our glorious designers whom you have spoken with before in the past. They are our resident Dr. Bucky. Bucky, how you doing, buddy?
Good, I'm doing great.
Doctor.
Welcome, sir. And then we also have our glorious combat designer, Mr. Trad. How you doing, Trad?
Doing great. Happy to be here again.
Yeah, happy to have you guys both.
I'm mostly interested to see how the combat looks, because nothing feels better than hitting something in World of Warcraft. That's the best MMO when it comes to like contact and combat. And the last time I saw Ashes combat, it looked real janky.
Oh, obviously, clerics are near and dear to a lot of people's hearts. We had a little bit of a showcase for the cleric. Gosh, when was that? That was last year, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
You live streamed.
Surely 3D won't be able to handle
quite a few.
6-year development game.
I think we were in that cemetery area, and we were kind of showcasing some things, and the community gave us a lot of great feedback.
They upgraded to the new engine and all that shit.
Your guys' team on the combat strike team have now had an opportunity to kind of go through, analyze, and collect that feedback, incorporate it as part of our development process. And we have a little bit more extensive of a kit today to show. I think we have roughly 18 abilities, or how many abilities?
I got this set to 1080.
Yeah, somewhere between 16 to 18 on there.
Oh, I can go 1440.
Yeah, wow. Very excited. Big increase. Gives a much more comprehensive look at the core kit for the archetype, which is super exciting. So, before we begin, why don't we perhaps talk a little bit about the area that we are in? And by the way, yes, this is a noble warhorn. He's a big fella.
A noble warhorn.
He's excited to get in there. He's heard that there is some
guild raid tonight. Nice.
Minotaurs that have taken up residence in what used to be, I think, a bandit camp.
Oh wow! Look at that.
We don't have sounds associated with them yet. Sorry, guys. Sound effects.
That looked kind of janked. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really like that animation.
In what used to be, I think, a bandit camp. Look at how excited.
Yeah, I don't know. The way it came down, it was kind of odd.
Sound effects. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Hold on, wait. We got to time that.
A bit odd there.
We got to time that right. Hold on. 3, 2.
It comes down too hard, I feel like.
And that is why you are Dr. Bucky. No, but tell us a little bit about this place, the Highwayman Hills.
Okay. Yeah, so we're venturing into the Highwayman Hills, a place notorious for, bandit activity, always dangerous to run a caravan through here. Even just looking at these, walls here, you could see we could get, jumped at any moment. But, so...
Cool looking zone.
Used to be resided by bandits, but now there's a story arc that's been triggered. So the Shattercloud tribe of Minotaur have recently seized control of the area, so we're going to be seeing a lot of Minotaur activity now instead.
And that's part of the whole, how story arcs are intended to kind of change the environment, the world. Obviously we saw this a little bit with the Tower of Carfin presentation, but the spawners are adaptive based on the state of the world, and that state is inclusive of these story arc conditions, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. And if we're able to, complete our quest here, we might further change as well.
So by completing the quest, you changed with the zone? Some things in the zone?
Tremendously
the falling leaves look nice.
In creating,
really nice.
I love the canopy through the approach into the Highwayman Hills zone. It is super cool.
Yeah, it looks great with the God Rays coming in.
Oh yeah, you can't have enough goblins, as Tristan knows. So do we have a quest for this area, or what are we seeing here?
It's a bit odd how like I get the path is like this pebbled path, you know, broken.
Perhaps I should let my
path.
My noble warhorn.
It's kind of weird though the way the mount is
might get dangerous.
like moving up and down on it.
You've been a trusty steed, my friend, but this area is just far too dangerous for your kind. So just hang out here and we'll be back. Okay, so I think, you know, what's been relatively successful in the past, or the community has enjoyed.
So does he have to go back to the mount to mount it again?
Up front, going through each of these abilities, describing what they do, and then we can do some gameplay and kind of show off the kit in action. We might want to take a volunteer because I know this is all
the cape
healing
movement looks nice.
For the most part.
Cape looks pretty
which
good.
Means we'll actually have to have a target. Bucky, would you like to be that target?
Sure, yes. Gotta do it right here in the shade. Is this good?
Oh my god, this this is hopefully not a sign of things to come, but there's a corpse next to you.
I think it might be.
That guy didn't get any heals.
Okay.
What happened to this guy?
Didn't get any heals, man.
That's what happened.
Oh my god, that looks
only
terrible.
We could res him.
Okay, so let's start off with this with this kit. What is our first ability that we have?
All right, let's see these abilities.
Which one are you looking at? Mend here?
It looks like, yeah, I'm looking at mend.
Okay.
It says that it instantly launches a healing projectile toward target ally.
It's like
Each
a paladin in this
ability
class.
consumed after the first has no mana cost. Okay, that's nice. And it restores an increasing amount of mana to the caster based on the number of missing charges. Consecutive uses of the ability will gain bonus healing.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about the intent here.
This is kind of the efficient maintenance heal that you can fall back on if things aren't, you know, hitting the fan too hard. So if you're, you know, if your target's not
that little light orb,
not in immediate danger of dying, this is a lighter weight heal that is much more efficient on your mana.
It looks pretty cool. I like that, and it takes. I like the way it takes different paths every time he throws it. Kind of.
It's pretty nice and comfortable to use. And see the little floating projectiles. It's not great for like a super reactive situation because they have that travel time.
That's interesting.
You know,
but you still have the opportunity to use them.
It's more like a predictive heal, right? Like when you don't need
a heal with a travel time.
A bad situation.
And just to keep in mind, guys, as always, this is very necessary for us to say, this is still a work in progress. We are working towards our Alpha 2. You're going to see the state of the UI is not in its final form. Same is true for the visual effects and everything else, right? Everything is always in the state of polish and kind of refinement, or excuse me, when we get to that stage.
I kind of like how his mount's just sitting there.
That's what you're kind of seeing now.
I just wonder if he can summon it still.
This is a pretty useful ability. You're intended to kind of like weave this in between your normal rotation, yeah?
Yeah. So like one of the reasons this came to be for the kit is in the last version of the kit, we felt like, you know, you were kind of swapping between cooldowns because you just used whatever was up, but you didn't really have a comfortable like fallback. And so this one serves as more of a filler activity that's a little more freely usable and more spammable. A lot of healers we played in past games, you know, they have that heal, like that core heal that you can just kind of use back to back.
Yeah, that instant
and that one
flash
is
of light,
like filling that role to a degree.
Almost.
Super cool. Sorry, Bucky.
Oh yeah, between this one and then the next one, Deliverance, they're both kind of like your core filler heals that you're constantly.
I will say I like how the abilities look,
awesome.
like the
so
images of them on the action bar.
This is it says a held ability, which means that it's a variable charge value. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like this one. I'm sure there's something out there, but I've never actually played a healer that had a like a cast heal that you could release at variable points of time, and it just, to me, it seems like it fits.
That's cool, like
really
a distortion of light.
Nature, so you can like release it. You can kind of like hold it in, you know, if your target's, you're almost like playing kind of Russian roulette with your target, like you're pushing it to the last second to get the most.
Oh, it's like a chargeable.
It's really nice,
like
tool to have to be able to like cook the heal basically. If you think the target's going to take more damage, you get more value out of it.
It's a hold and charge.
The other cool thing about this one is
ability.
that it scales based on the missing health of the target. So if you cast it on me now when I'm at full health, it'll heal for a lot less than when I'm pretty low.
What if I want to overheal?
Whoops. Okay, let's try you super low. So, holding it full length, you go from about 780 to To about 1,400.
And that would have been even more if his health were even lower. So, like he said, if you were at like
I'll get super low here.
Really?
Yeah, so you'll
scales
see
that much.
So it scales on 2 axes basically. It's scaling on both missing
cast time and
scaling on both
health.
missing health and the amount of time you charge it. So there's
damn.
Wow,
big numbers.
Cool.
Pretty good crit.
I like the Russian roulette aspect of it. I can just imagine the amount of friction that's going to cause in parties when the
letting their health go down so you can heal bigger.
Wants to maximize the efficacy of the heal versus the player recipient that's like, whoa, man.
That's right.
The drama between tanks.
If you want to parse, you got to let the guy's health drop.
Absolutely, that's like standard staple interaction. Okay, cool.
I love the morning chill before raids.
Talk to me a little bit about Soothing Glow.
This is a bread and butter regen spell. You have 3 charges of it. You can either stack them all on one target, and they don't stack in healing, but they will stack in duration. So if you just want like a really long duration heal on your tank or regen on your tank, then you can do that. Or you can
it's like
spread
a little
it out
healing dot. It's a healing dot
per second by having them all tick simultaneously on 3 different targets. So there's a couple different ways to use this.
Super cool. I love. Obviously, HOTS are something you try to keep up often. So this also has charges.
Yep, 3 charges.
Nice, very cool. All right, I see we have a
hot,
flash
if you will, yes.
cure. Talk to me about the flash cure.
Another charge-based thing. This is actually the last one, so it's not like all the abilities.
Everything is charges, charges, stacks on stacks.
They just happen to be very front-loaded here. But this is your last charge-based ability. This is an instant heal. The neat gimmick about this one is you can use it during other abilities. It's kind of like our version of what we refer to as an OGCD or an
shit, that's cool. I like that. I like it when you can overlap abilities like that. While one is casting, you shoot the other.
That kind of thing where, for example, one way I like to use this is if you're charging Deliverance, you could even push it a little further by hitting that flash cure as you're charging up Deliverance, if you want to see it.
Now, presumably, though, you wouldn't want to flash cure while you're using Deliverance unless you're afraid that they're going to die.
They're going to die, yeah.
Or you could also just
because the lower their health, the bigger the Deliverance heal will be.
So you have choices there, and whether you want to try to get maximum Deliverance value by throwing in a flash cure or just making sure your target doesn't die.
Cool.
I think that's cool.
I like that.
There's some intricate play here with that Deliverance and how big the heal will be.
Essentially, for me as a person who's mained healer often, it's always a very tense situation when you're waiting for that massive group heal cast time to go off, or whatever massive burst heal that you're trying to do. And you're puckering up because who knows if they're going to live during that cast time. But if you need to, you can always pop a little bit of flash cures.
Yeah,
it's minute. Yeah. You're gonna say,
but what are my damage spells I can press while
it's like a nice little emergency tool?
I'm sure they'll get to that.
Because a lot of the time you're as a healer, you're like waiting for that heal to go off. You're like, come on, and sometimes you miss it. It feels a little bad, and this is a way to. This is an answer to that.
Keep them slightly alive, but not too alive. That way your heal pops off and you parse.
Beam. Talk to me about that one. We've seen that, and we've seen an iteration of that.
It's like a chain heal based on
returning one.
The art.
But it's seen a little bit of change.
Shaman chain heal.
Before it was just you popped it and they would do a chain heal. Now you can use it use
your
it.
Your boy knows what's up.
Just hit it, tap the button.
Just a tap.
Yep.
Tap-a-roo.
Yep.
All right.
Exactly. There you go. And so you can use it as a quick single target heal that way. But you can also charge it, so this is another held ability, and the longer you charge it, the more targets it will bounce.
Ooh, the further it chains. Okay.
So if you do it again,
that's cool.
And you hold it, you'll see that.
I should probably set my cooldowns to 0 for this portion of the.
Sure. Yeah, that'd be good.
But yeah, it kind of has the you can use it just instant cast to get a quick heal off on someone, or you can decide to charge it up basically and have it bounce to a bunch of people.
If you charge it all the way, it'll
some interesting play style.
Little triangle.
So let me try the quick cast again real quick.
Okay. Yeah,
right,
quick
so
heal.
Quick
it's a tiny heal.
And I'll charge it up.
Nice.
Oh, they healed himself too.
Cool. Okay. I like how I'm just like with the animation. It's just like everyone stand back. We're good.
Yeah, animators do some pretty cool work.
That's cool. Very nice. Okay, I like the dual purpose nature of that. And obviously this is a great point of feedback for those of you in the audience who are kind of watching and taking a look at this class kit. Do you like the versatilities on a bespoke basis per ability, where you kind of have alternate types of functionality that's up to the
especially
user
for
to
a healer,
determine based on the situation? Or do you like more static use cases, right? Something that is very specific and
I mean, I like to have both. I don't want every ability to be a charging or use like a style ability, but
personally, myself,
I think this is cool
that providing
so far.
the user a bit more flexibility and versatility in the use of these abilities makes for interesting gameplay. A lot of agency for the player to kind of move between. Okay, let's move to the next one. Bless Weapon. Talk to me about this one.
This is one of my favorites. This
Bless
is
Weapon.
like basically a utility, a mana utility that you can use on either yourself or an ally. So it's kind of like a decision point of, do I want to, sacrifice some of my own mana resource management in exchange for helping out an ally? And one way I like to use this
give some of your mana to somebody else?
Mana or someone else's, and it's like, oh, the tank's like really low. I'll throw this on them for now.
The tank has
I'll
mana.
put
That's
it on
kind of
myself
weird.
Later. The eventual
Looks
idea
like everybody
is
has
not set up this
mana.
way currently, but
there's no like rage or
kind of
energy.
Switch it around between yourself and different party members. Right now, it's just on a cooldown.
Okay, so I'm going to use this on myself, and what effect are we going to see right now?
So it'll bless your weapon as it is appropriately named, and while that is...
No,
you gave it to
Bucky's
me.
Weapon.
Yep,
Yes,
so,
shoot!
So that means if Bucky were to attack an enemy, he would return mana per hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll show that off when we get into the menus.
But it's only weapon combos.
Yeah.
It's only melee weapon combos. Okay, so
right,
he's giving him mana.
I see also we have here, let's go to Judgment. We have Judgment. We saw a version of this in the past.
Ooh,
Yeah,
when you
so
call an
Judgment's-
ability Judgment, it better be
change Judgments.
badass.
Now it's a lot longer of a cast.
This better be badass.
But effectively it's similar, where you can either cast it on
Pally
an
have
enemy to
mana.
do a huge portion of damage, or you can cast on an ally to do a huge heal. So it's kind of a big
Okay.
charged
Oh,
nuke.
yeah. Oh, you're talking about, you're saying that because I said
Nice.
about
You
the
wanna do
rage
some
tanking with
damage
mana?
to
Yeah.
yourself here? Let me show
No, I
that
understand.
We've
But it
chosen
looks
to
like
start
so
with
far there is no other resource in this
received
game
the
other than
juicing?
mana. That's what I'm saying.
Or, I'm sorry, apologies.
Not that
The
tanking with
juice?
mana is weird
The
or
juice
something.
box? The juice box?
If that's what I said, that's not what I meant.
Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I like that
Okay,
animation.
Super cool.
So
super
not as
cool.
big as Deliverance when they're fully charged Deliverance at low health, but it's still pretty big, and it even if they're
Wait a
high,
minute, Judgment is a heal?
So it's kind of
Nice.
Judgment
Okay,
should be a
cool.
damage ability, not a heal.
What's this one? What's Communal Restoration?
another one that's returning.
So far, there's no
familiar
damage spells. These are all
familiar
healing
cleric
abilities.
spell is this one's been changed a little bit too, but it's mostly the same. It's still a party-based heal. It's really your only party-based
AoE heal.
that doesn't
Nice.
have any proximity, unless like they're really far. But it extends pretty far to all party members. It does a direct heal, but it also has a hot component.
Oh, it's
so
not
like,
necessarily.
or
okay.
again, not super
A
responsive,
big AoE
but
heal.
it's very good value, especially.
So it's
in,
a
like,
priest, yeah.
8-person
I
group.
guess.
yeah. It's also giving some
Okay.
temporary
Flash shield
hit points
uses
you can
mana
do,
when I
think, in the
use
UI.
it between
A little
pulls.
bit of temp HP.
Oh, let's see where that is. Where's that at?
It should be
Oh,
a little,
Judgment,
blue
wait a
bar
minute.
overlay on the health bars.
He said Judgment is damage or heal? That's my bad if I missed that. That's cool. That I guess it depends on what target you cast it on.
It's a little portion of temp
I'm
health
fine
there.
with that.
Oh, yeah, I see
Once
that.
you-
Okay, cool. So this
yeah.
can overcast.
Exactly. Yeah. Once the effect
Yeah,
expires,
listening's
the
not my
temp health will
strong
go
suit.
away. So if it wasn't, you weren't damaged in the time, then it's not effective healing.
It feels like perhaps the instant health received from this might be a little low. Is that the intent, or
It is a little low, and I mean, this obviously all these things are kind of in early iterations.
Yes.
Nothing super
Yes.
balanced. Things are kind of balanced, but like for this one, it's
An
like
an
okay,
AoE
the
heal
value
shouldn't be
is,
massive, though.
One, you don't have to worry about positioning of your team. It just hits everybody, and if in an 8-person group, that kind of adds up
Yeah.
a lot. Plus the hot effect and all the other stuff going on.
Right.
cool? Super cool. All right, what's this next one we have? Consecrating Wave.
Ooh,
This
got a
one's pretty
consecration.
So this one's a frontal cone heal. So
Frontal
you don't need to
cone
target this
heal.
one. You can just cast it and it'll shoot it forward based on which way you're looking. And it'll heal everyone it hits, all allies, and
Looks
then
like it
it'll
doesn't
also
go that
damage
far.
enemies it hits too. So it has a
Oh, it's another
purpose as
damage
well.
slash healing
AoE
ability.
damage in.
Wow, that's
Okay.
cool.
That looks
Yeah.
great.
In contrast to communal restoration, this one's a bit more powerful. Also does damage. So that's kind of the trade-offs. Is you have to it costs you in your positioning, but then it's in exchange for a bit more power.
Something we talked about doing, but I don't think I've done yet, was making it split between all the targets hit. So if you hit a lot of targets, it'll do less, and like if you hit half enemies, half.
It's pretty cool if there's like a mob of enemies in front of you and
but we haven't. I don't think we've done that.
Allies with you, so you throw it out in front of you, you do damage and healing
Divine Flare.
all at once.
Yeah, this one is another kind of what I refer to as like action heals. Consecrating Wave and Divine Flare. They're heals that you have to aim in the world. So this one, if you put it on the ground, it's like a delayed AoE. If you want to try that on Bucky or something. And after...
Bucky, you look like you need some health.
I'm dying!
Alright, here. Let me help you.
Oh, see, you gotta get in it.
Oh, you missed it! Oh, that's so good.
So what's interesting about that one is it would also split amongst targets. So I got a bigger heal there because Bucky didn't make it in time.
The more people that are in it, the more it's... okay.
Mind game going there of, I'm going to jump in there, but it's at the expense of his health. Because
I could imagine
tanks only, please.
Someone throws it out. Yeah, tank only. Get the fuck out, man.
The more social conflict dynamics going on. Name of the game.
I like the...
Someone getting yelled at because they jumped in there.
Excuse me. Had to cough for a second. I like the delayed functionality in that ability. I think that's super cool, especially for an AoE skill. And telegraphing the location.
As a Death Knight, I'd never make it in. I have to wheelchair my way over there. I'd never make it in time.
Fun, especially in weird... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's super cool. All right, awesome. Let's talk a little bit about Barrier.
Yeah, so Barrier is the classic kind of shield spell you'd expect to see from a healer kit.
Yeah, it's got a bubble.
But with the added twist that you have to sacrifice a bit of your own health as the healer to cast it. So it doesn't actually use mana, I don't think. It just, you sacrifice a portion of your health to directly give to another player every time.
Okay. Can you cast it on yourself?
Okay.
I don't know.
I like that. That's cool.
That'd be pointless, I guess. Yeah. Take away your own health to give yourself
and it's a clear delineation, obviously, in the
same health
style of the shield bubble, so that you can distinguish between
big fat slow
bubble types, right? Like the mage's bubble.
Tide was.
Yeah, we can do a comparison.
We're gonna get some action here. I think they're gonna go into combat soon.
Ah, you're bubble brothers. Do you guys bounce off of each other?
Bubble pals.
Yeah, we just got the bubble physics in. Yeah.
Bubble buddies.
Here, have some help. Okay.
I like the animation.
Let's talk a little bit about the Chains of Restraint.
Yeah, this one's pretty similar to what it was before. It does
another spot AoE.
It's pretty much the primary AoE damage tool of the cleric, which isn't really the primary role of the cleric, but they get some. And it also applies stagger, so it kind of provides some offensive support. Stagger, for example, synergizes very well with some tank abilities, which what it effectively does is extends the duration of a trip, which is a knockdown. So if you've stacked up a bunch of stagger on an enemy and then trip, they spend more time hard CC'd than if they hadn't been staggered at all.
Ah,
very cool.
It's a CC play.
Guys,
that's interesting.
Just so you're
cool
aware,
for PvP.
when it comes to the development of the abilities, there is a specific pipeline that includes ideation into the bare bones kind of standing up with the functionality with design, and then it moves to animation to provide final animation sets, and then it moves to visual effects, and then it moves to audio effects, and visual effects and audio effects that tend to be at the end of that pipeline are usually the things that
look at his mount still standing there in the background. I think that's cool.
Still heavily works in progress. So
what's up, Achilles?
You're seeing the visual effects now, but obviously that will change.
Had Taco Bell and I can't stop farting. That means it was really good.
Defiant
burning.
Light.
Yeah, so this one's a really good tool for saving someone who's in danger of dying.
Defining light.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay. So it applies, first of all, it applies a huge heal
holy
over
shit,
time to the
for
target.
50% of their
but
maximum
if they
health.
die while this heal over time is in effect, it'll prevent their death and heal them for a flat amount and dispel it itself. So it's kind of like a...
It's like a castable purgatory?
Oh, wow.
I don't think it works with nuke. But...
What the hell?
No.
What the hell? Did it fail?
That's
what happened?
AIDS planted.
What happened?
You said that it would keep you alive.
We'll see if it actually works in action.
We'll use it in action.
It looks like a castable purgatory, essentially.
I just wanted to... you said, it'll keep you alive, so the first thing that came to mind is, let me kill you to demonstrate.
Yes, if that had happened and that was real damage, he would have prevented the death, the effect would be removed, and then he would receive a heal up to like 25% of his HP.
Yeah, it's a purgatory that you could throw on other people.
Just go alone,
like a Death Knight's purgatory.
Okay, so
that's, cool.
that's Defiant Light. Not as defiant as we thought it would be, but hopefully it will be when we get into combat. Okay, Healing Touch. Talk to me a little bit about this.
That's a melee heal.
Come on, I want to see these spells in action.
You have to be up next to your target, but it is an insta cast and it's a pretty fat heal.
Oh wow, you got to actually
again,
touch
it's
them.
Kind of like Consecrating Wave. It's being costed more on its positioning, but rewards.
I like GM Bucky's armor. It's pretty cool
some
looking.
Some of our more melee builds
reminds me of like Lord of the
really
Rings.
Want to lean into this because they have that positioning advantage for it.
Oh, there you go. Okay, see, look at that. What
so it's like you got to be really close to them to cast this.
There you are. Have health.
This one combos really nicely too.
6
with
meter range. Yeah, you got to be like right next to them.
Wings of Salvation, because it'll let you get into melee and then you can follow it up with a Healing Touch on a low.
Yeah, this is essentially an ally gap closer.
Bernie, you tricked me out.
So this is, you must have an ally targeted, and
just realized I've not said good morning. What's up?
Ally is going to be any non.
What's up, Farf? Good morning.
Player, and non-mob NPC.
Correct.
Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
What?
Oh, it's missing. I think it's missing audio effects. Let's see.
He dashes to him.
Oh, no,
oh there you go.
Goes, yeah.
Oh, okay, Phoenix. Wait, we gotta give it the full Phoenix sound. Hold on.
Signature Phoenix ability.
Oh, it doesn't always
the
work.
Audio might be a little bit bugged,
jank.
but that's okay. As we said, all things are worked in progress. Nice.
There you go. It worked there. That's pretty far.
With the Healing Touch follow-up.
Yeah. So yeah, you could do it and then Healing Touch. That's
T.
right.
Got it.
Healing Touch. Healing Touch.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Go to him and touch him.
Combo.
What if I T while flashing and then Shift T? Hold on.
Super busy at work, but always time for some Samiccus. Thanks, Farf. I appreciate that, man.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, that worked.
It all happened so fast.
Oh, dang.
Super healing.
That sort of worked. I had to use like 2 hands.
Insta big heal.
Okay, cool.
Like top tier game.
So we got Wings of Salvation, and then I'm looking here. We have Smite, Condemn, and Divine Infusion. We can't show Smite or Condemn. We'll use those on enemies here.
Yeah,
in a
you probably need an enemy. Okay, that makes
Infusion.
sense.
And this one is
some
a bigger
damage
topic.
dealing abilities.
Yeah, so
big topper.
We'll talk about the class resource and then how this plays into it. You'll notice if you look at the top left, there are now 3 resource bars for the cleric.
Top left.
The third one you might have seen going up and down as he's
It's that golden healing. Resource.
But this resource regenerates based on how much healing and damage you've been doing over the last 10 seconds. So
it's
the more
like a rage
damage and the more you're healing, and it's only effective healing.
It's like an energy it's like a rage.
But the more you're doing
build
it,
up.
the faster this
the more you heal
will build up.
The more it builds.
And the way you spend this resource is on an ability called Divine Infusion. And what this is if you have enough resource to complete the cast of a spell, you can use this during the cast of the spell and it will auto-complete that spell. I've never actually seen a mechanic like this in a game before. It was a pretty cool idea that came up across the design team.
Yeah.
It'll finish the cast.
Okay, so essentially, I am going to build up some of the unique energy.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that by healing Bucky. And then I am going to use a long cast ability, and I'm going to attempt to use Divine Infusion to complete that cast sooner than normally would be possible. And just to be clear, if I were not to, let's say, use that ability, then I would have a passive benefit for my character while that energy is maintained that amplifies some spell efficacy as a healer.
Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. So
it's better to let it build up, but if you need an insta cast, it can become, you can use it to cast instantly. Okay.
Off of that. Okay, so it's gradually earning it over time.
Yeah, like when you heal, it kind of gives you some generation of this resource, then it kind of rewards you the actual resource over time.
So Flippies, this is Ashes of Creation.
Yeah, we've been referring to this as like a heat mechanic, right? So it's not like a direct.
Yeah, it's like a heating up. Yeah, look, it's building up right up there. You can see
this
it.
Much, and you get this resource immediately. It's like ramping up your region and build up rate.
Okay. All right. Now.
Cool.
I'm going to use Judgment, and then I'm going to pop my Divine Infusion. Oh, whoops.
That's bad.
Fail.
I don't think it would
Shift
work.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Okay,
that.
so it made it an
Consume some out
insta-cast.
of it.
Oh, you're able to
Okay,
do two?
very cool. Yeah, I was
Consumes
able to do
divine
two.
power and instantly. So
I
it is an
like
insta-cast
that.
as long as
Another
there is
oh shit
divine
button.
energy. Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah, cleric. This version of the cleric has a lot of tools in its kit. Just to set expectations, you know,
That's some
that
intricate
not
play
any
here.
given cleric build would probably have all of these things. You would spec into certain ones, most likely. We're still working that out.
Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look then at some of those more offensive abilities. Let us perhaps find a potential target here.
Got a group of Minotaurs
for
right
me
up
to
here.
use Smite
Oh,
and
some
Condemn. I
Tauren?
think we can
They got
peel
some
just
Tauren
one of
out
them
there?
off.
We could. I could
Wait,
grapple
let me
one.
actually heal you
Maybe
up.
heal me. Trad could sleep the other two actually too.
Oh, and let me set my cooldowns so that I'm not cheating too much. Back to standard.
Want to sleep the back two, Trad, and I'll grapple the front one.
Sure.
All right, and then I'm
Okay,
gonna
let's see
use...
some combat.
What is
Combat's
Smite
important.
first before we do that? What is Smite?
Smite's just a, well, you can
Oh,
use
he's
it
got
in two
his.
different ways.
See now his
It's
damage abilities lit
red
up. Now he
themed with a
can
lot of
use
our
them
abilities,
V
but,
and
you can
F,
use it
whatever
from a
those are.
range, and it'll have a cast time and just do damage to the target. And if you use it in melee, it's an instant cast. So again, one of those things that you get a little more benefit for if you're
Oh, cool.
up front.
Closer you are.
Okay, so it's going to apply a stack of burning and deal instant damage to the target. Okay, and then just real quick.
I don't think WoW is anything like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is like the second spell now where the closer you are, if you're close, it's an insta-cast. If you're far, it's a castable ability. That's kind of cool.
Condemn.
The play
is
on
straight up
distance.
just stun.
Correct.
I haven't seen that before.
Casted stun.
All right, very cool. Okay, so in that case, let me start by casting Judgment on it, perhaps.
Okay.
While you prepare to sleep those two rain callers.
Okay.
Okay,
Go.
ready? Casting Judgment.
H-Pound Mastery.
All right. Okay, now you're good. Tank,
Interesting.
you want to grab it?
Brad
luck.
streaming, what's up?
All right.
This doesn't
Oh,
look
Smite,
bad.
that's kinda cool.
The magic spells look great. Oh, they wrecked him.
Oh, that's very cool.
Like spells from a distance,
How you
these
doing up
the
there?
spells look good. It's the melee that I wonder,
It's
like,
taking some health.
whether or not it's gonna feel good. I will say, like previous videos I've seen of Ashes of
Okay.
Creation, the fighting here
Hang
looks
of it.
better than it did before.
Well, I noticed that on this wand, I'm getting some health back a little bit.
Oh yeah, he
Says
is
some
plus
minimal
one.
lifesteal or something.
Yeah,
I think
is that the one from
It's
Carfin?
like a Carfin wand, yeah.
Nice, very cool.
Little passive life leech.
Very cool. All right, so I noticed that we have a quest in this area. Or what is this? This is not a quest. This is a story arc.
Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna try and go through this area, and we're looking for, I think, the first part of the quest.
I like
is a
the
bag. You're on the quest, right,
the
Steven?
stone building
For
out there
backpacks?
in the distance. That looks
I am on
nice.
the
Oh, and
quest.
look
So
at that
let me
tower.
here, why don't we just stand here real quick, up near the
The environment looks great.
bridge. I just want to get a look
No,
at this.
no doubt.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, that does look really cool.
It's an old abandoned ruin.
Yeah, this is just a beautiful
Very high
area.
fan. Damn, that's
It's-
pretty.
You know, I love what the environment team has done. The ruins, the god rays, everything. Great job here.
Yeah,
so what,
it
what
looks
are we
it
doing
looks
next?
great.
What is
Can't say it doesn't.
this
It looks
quest?
great.
Obviously, some bandits have been expelled from the area, and there's some minotaurs and whatnot. What are we doing here?
Yeah. So
Why is
we're
his cape
kind of
so
coordinating
stiff,
with one of
though?
the
Why is
bandit
his
leaders,
friend's
so I think we're gonna
cape
have to
so
find
stiff?
His bag to,
But his is moving.
and go meet
That's
up
a-
with him. I think that's the plan. We
That's
gotta
an
fight
alpha
those
thing,
minotaurs
probably.
first.
Okay, all right, cool. I got your back. You just
Oh,
you
damn,
do
he
your
just-
thing, chicken wing.
Oh, he stunned him. I
got
thought
you.
he killed him.
We got a war grizz too.
Oh, leave it up to the healer to pull extra mobs. Great.
Alright. I brought some friends because no, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
He's got to get some big
got
heals off here.
Bear's looking at me. Oh, he's charging.
Oh, he mauled you. Did he knock you down?
Yeah, I got knocked over a little bit.
Looks like one mob is bugged.
Get him. Nice. Very nice ball
casting.
lightning. Okay, Trad doing some deeps. Here,
I wish they had some damage meters. I'd like to see what the numbers
on you.
What the numbers look like in terms of who's doing the most damage.
Yeah. Yes, he's like, I'm the only healer. This Chris has so much health. Oh, I'm dying.
That was cool.
Oh, nice. Flash gear.
I got you.
Big heal here.
Flash gear.
Flash gear.
Boom.
Look at that maximum efficacy on the.
Yeah, the deliverance was good there.
On the deliverance. Oh my god!
Oh, okay. He pulled another mob.
Oh, no.
The healer's just pulling left and right here. I would have kicked him by now. I can't tank like this.
Nice.
Don't hit that bear.
Oh yeah. They stun him?
We're good.
Or did it pug?
Bears have so much health.
So I would say
consumption's not too bad so far.
Spell casting and heal casting looks great.
As you guys all know, oh god, it's standing. It's sensing you. It can smell the chocolate in your pocket. He's like, oh, what's that?
It's the melee that I worry about. The melee, how does that feel?
The mana consumption's not too bad. Now, obviously, I know we haven't gone through really a balance pass between mana consumption,
Ashes of Creation,
cooldowns, and health return. So, as you guys are watching, just keep that in mind. You know, this is work in progress. We're really trying to stand up the core functionality of the kit, and getting its playstyle to represent the role, right? Especially within synergy of the Holy Trinity. Hey, that wasn't
the
too
melee
bad.
casting. He's getting closer here, so you can actually see it. It looks better than it used to.
Thank you. Some good coordination there. We almost got him. All right, there we go.
I just think like the way you swing an axe in World of Warcraft, it looks better. It's got a better like speed balance to it. I feel like the melee hits are too quick.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Like the way he's swinging his hammer, it's very
like one of those other tanks, like, you touch the mobs, you take it.
How dare you! Don't you ever
play to my party! Down.
You know, those types of tanks, and I know
it looks more anime.
But
like with the speed that he's swinging that hammer, rather than like medieval
someone
big
else
boy
in the party to heal.
Heavy swings.
Because you're not keeping up pace.
If that makes sense.
True. Facts.
Very true. This is a nice little area. Okay, we're just taking a seat here.
Yeah, you know, just resting up, get my mana back.
Taking in the views. Very nice.
The views of the.
So, okay.
Oh, you see his gold shit? Look at that. It's like it was all the way to 100 because he had been casting so many heals.
I'm looking behind me. I don't just look at a shed and say views, but
you guys are out of control.
So talk to me a little bit about UI versus action healing, right? Obviously, I have mained healers in the past. One of the things I enjoy between the predictive nature of healing and the reactive nature of it is that, you know, it's very two different tempos, and I like both of them, right? If I have to, you know, kind of. Oh wait, hold on. Before I get into this, what is this? This is a backpack?
Is that a Splint's bag?
I don't touch bags that I don't own. Does one of you guys want to?
Okay, should I do it?
Will it update? Well, it'll update the story arc for everyone in the area, right?
I think so.
If somebody can find it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's see.
Splint's bag. He must be nearby.
Does it update for me? I don't know.
Yeah, you try clicking it.
Okay, I will say. Oh, it did. It just updated for me.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool. All right, there we go. And as you guys know, obviously UI is very work in progress. We're still working on this.
So he was supposed to get credit when his buddy clicked on it.
Predictive versus kind of reactive healing.
Mimic.
I like both, right? I love the. Excuse me. I like the ability for me to kind of have control over the engagement and you know.
I think melee combat's still a bit janked. Just a bit, but it's better than it was before.
But I also like the kind of whack-a-mole gameplay where I'm, you know, interfacing with my. Oh, and let me see if I can.
Look at how the light reflects off his shield, man. That looks nice.
As a healer, I tend to have my bar a little bit closer.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, you can customize your UI, your frames and shit. That's nice.
Yeah, I feel like when I start a new
fight,
fight,
took WoW only
I
like
tend to be a lot more
20 years to get that into
I'm
the
not
game.
used to the damage patterns as much as a healer. But then as you kind of get more familiar and you kind of know what to expect, you can start being a lot more predictive, which can certainly improve your performance. And it's good to have tools for both in any kit.
The way the tree leaves are moving, this looks great. Like
I see Splint across the way.
Oh, is he up there, up on that tower?
Yeah.
See this rope he climbed up with, maybe.
The view distance is pretty good.
Am I supposed to be killing? Are we killing him, or are we talking to him?
I think we're
supposed to. Oh, we're getting a chest key.
Yeah, we're gonna coordinate with him. He wants to get these minotaurs out of the bandit camp, so we have to work with the enemy a little bit here.
Okay. So we're going down on this like dry riverbed.
Yeah, I don't want to go through the front entrance. There's like a ton of minotaurs there, so I think we should try and fight through this way, maybe. We got a wolf.
All right. Oh, okay. Little wolf, little baby wolf.
Oh my gosh, you dodged my attack.
What about you, Tread? What do you like about predictive or reactive?
I mean, I definitely like the more tools you give me, the better, right? I think we'll.
Damn, they just keep pulling more mobs.
Different specs that lean one way or the other.
These guys must have a big aggro radius.
Obviously, as everyone knows, our class system will.
Ooh, we did some damage there.
You'll be able to like pick your class based on.
Yeah, Tide. Well, his combat kind of looks.
And different classes will.
Almost looks like a lightsaber the way he's swinging that hammer. It's got. It's just. I think it's got too much speed on it.
We're usually talking like.
At some points it looks fine, and then I think when he casts specific abilities,
like free shielding,
yeah,
it goes too quickly.
Kind of thing, whereas like reactive is going to be a lot more like instant heals that might be less efficient but more adaptable to certain situations.
Heal me up, Steven.
I got you.
You got me.
I got you.
You're getting that full deliverance value there.
I think there's a bug on my targeting. I think I'm like the target switches off of you for some reason.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Well, I see you're throwing in some condemns there, weren't you? You were stunning the.
Yeah, I was doing a little bit of
Yeah.
I was trying to help out.
That's good. I like when healers can help with the DPS and the healing's light.
Do we want to grab these guys?
I was not going to go this way, but okay.
Oh.
Holy shit, that's a big mob. Oh,
we
damn.
can do it. Just sleep the back.
We got it. Yeah, back
sleep a couple of them.
Sleep them.
Nice sleep.
Wow. Holy crap, he slept 4 mobs at once. That's OP. He stunned 4 mobs.
I was going to sneak around, but we can just blast to the front door. Why not?
We need to show off our ability.
Yes.
Maybe sleep again? Oh, nope.
Sleep has a decent cooldown.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Are you doing some good kiting?
I am totally kiting these guys.
He slept 4 creatures at once.
I think.
That's a crazy stun.
Yeah, healers will be generating threat, right? Like, I see they're noticing you're healing, so they're going after you. It's taking me a bit of effort to get them off you.
I believe in you.
You got a taunt, man. The tank's got a taunt.
Let's see if I can sleep or stun that guy.
Drink my last health potion.
Alright, I got you.
2 seconds for next CC.
Got a heal.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can see through the other two healers.
Yep.
Oh,
Perfect.
that frontal AoE is pretty good.
I'll give you blessed weapon too, so you can get some mana back.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was running low.
With that.
Whew. All right.
Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Wasn't even close.
Winner, chicken dinner. Any other types of sayings we want to add to that?
Not even close, baby.
Yes, thank you.
Great job.
Yeah, well done. I didn't even get to do my wings of salvation, jump to, and boom.
Oh, very good.
No,
Look at that.
That's
such
cool.
a good combo.
I like that.
So,
Clean kill.
Yeah, we could just go
dash
through.
and touch heal.
Actually,
yeah.
let's do sneak around. I want to sneak
Oh,
around like that.
I think no. Stop.
The ads don't die quick. No, it looks like they take quite a bit of
one step at a time here.
They take quite a bit of time to
Don't get
kill.
all crazy here.
No, we're good.
The wolves die a little bit faster, but it looks like those Tauren, they take some time. Mind you, this is 3 people.
That's an accident. That's an F.
So this doesn't look like content you'd really be able to solo that easily. This definitely looks like group content.
Okay, there we go. Not too bad.
Oh wow, they
Alright,
fucking
come
melted
down
that
this
wolf.
way.
Okay, let's go this way.
Yep.
The side entrance.
We didn't have to do any of that.
Aww.
Listen,
But
we're
we did.
farming.
But then how else would we not? How else would we
True.
farm?
Yeah,
Yeah, Trad,
we got
come on,
some
bro.
XP, got some loot, maybe.
Ooh, this is cool. Okay, so like a little back entrance. All right.
Yeah, let's get around the main gate. I think we can sneak around
We
these
should be
guys,
careful.
too.
Yeah, we should be careful in this area though, because we might get aggro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See how big their
I
aggro-
feel like
what
we
the
can. probably pull a little bit extra and see just how much we can tax this healer. What do you guys think?
All right. I'll pull these 3 up here and maybe that 4th one.
All right. There
Let's
you go.
do
Give
it.
a little bit of potential heals.
Oh God, there's a wolf.
Wolf on me.
Okay, wolf on
morph
you.
through the gate.
Oh,
this is
shit.
good.
Oh god,
I'm gonna stun the wolf.
they pulled a ton.
Nice.
Drop
Nice.
the
All right,
wolf
I'm
first.
taking some heals.
Wreck that wolf.
Dude, he's pulling a lot of aggro, the
I'm
healer.
gonna get these. I'll get aggro on
Focus
these
fire,
guys.
focus fire. Yeah.
Actually,
Try
as a
AoE
guy,
if you
as
can.
somebody who plays tank, I don't like.
AoE it all down.
I don't
Big
mind
AoE.
taunting, but I don't like it when
Do a
it's like
trip.
when I'm constantly
delayed
losing
heal.
aggro.
Yes,
What up, Duquesne?
maximum AoE power.
Blizzard time.
Are you doing the wave attack?
I'm still a
too?
Thunder WoW. Yeah, I'll
Yes.
switch over.
That
I
one's so
mean,
good.
I am playing WoW.
Delayed heal.
We're gonna play right after this.
Getting all the value out of it. Try to get out some.
Judgment.
Does Ashes of Creation even have a channel yet on Twitch?
Okay.
Throwing a sleep out.
I figure as long as I'm watching
got
MMO
it.
content, I can
Easy.
sit in the WoW
That was super easy.
channel.
Either that or I'm just a literal god of a healer. Okay, probably isn't.
Damn, they got it. They
They're
did
doing
it.
good.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
using the full
They
kit.
survived it.
Thank you. Here, have a barrier.
For that compliment.
Okay. Alright.
All right. So I think we just gotta go up through
Good job, team.
here. Yeah, great
Well
job.
done.
Great job.
Alright, we got one more.
We need to have a discussion with world design for this population. I mean, it's not challenging enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
double it.
You have 100 Minotaurs in here.
Double it! Respawn rate, 10 seconds!
Here, I'll do another group here.
Oh,
It shouldn't be
let's do
super
that.
difficult though with
These
3
guys
people.
Don't break.
If I can
If
grab
you make
that.
it too hard, then it becomes impossible to ever do it on your own.
I just trust. I trust now.
That lightning orb's pretty cool.
Yeah, just trust. You're good.
I have full faith in my healer.
I bought some additional mobs.
Okay.
Oh damn,
Oh,
he just got
God.
rammed.
Oh my god.
We're getting a little cocky here.
No, we're good.
He flew too close to the sun.
2 seconds on sleep.
Okay.
Alright, sleep coming out now.
All right. I think. Nice.
Alright, there we go.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Back it up.
Okay, helping myself.
Oh yeah, they're on you. Trying to get them off you.
Oh my god. I'm dying.
Where are you?
I'm running a little bit.
I think
That's a
they're off
big
you.
pull.
Okay, I'm now healing you again.
We need some huge heals. Oh, I'm using my tank cooldown.
You should use
I'm
that
using the
frontal
Divine
cone
Infusion?
right now because
Oh,
it would
yes.
do damage to all the mobs and heal his buddy. It'd be a big cast. That shift 3.
Still on you.
I'm healing myself. My mana is definitely going down.
We got this. We're almost gonna kill some.
Come on. Let me put down these chains. Healing
Oh,
myself
that's
again.
a cool animation. The chains off the backs of the mobs. That's cool.
Stay on the rain color. Or
This is Ashes of Creation.
Okay,
now.
I'll stand a rain collar.
I'm
One
gonna
of the
stun
3
this
ring-
other rain collar.
We got it now.
I am
This is
completely
like their
doomed.
most recent update, Alpha build.
All right, we made it.
They survived.
We did it.
I'm running. I'm running.
I'll do the killing blow on this guy.
I'm running.
Wait, what are you ready for?
Okay. I was at 60 health, and they were still. Okay, we got it.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Whew.
Whew. Here, have this hot.
That was epic.
That was pretty epic.
That's some good pulls here.
That was pretty
And
fun.
always
That was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed that as a
another
healer. That was a
death
oh shit
Condi,
moment. and there were
8
many
months.
oh shit
8
buttons
months
for me
and
to
still
press.
We were
no
talking about this mana
OnlyFans
not being
access,
balanced, but I
sad
think that was
face.
pretty good. Like, you ran out of mana just right at the
Thank
end
you
of
for
that
the
fight.
sub,
like,
Gandhi. I really
pretty good.
appreciate that, man.
Good first
That is
pass.
true.
8 months, Death
That's
Knight of our
not too bad.
Scourge.
Now we're going to talk to
Gamers in the
Splinter.
chat.
Pro
The only Sams will come
Gosh,
in
dude.
time.
See,
And it'll
and
make you
everybody
come.
says I am a crazy player. There's just not, Oh, okay.
Boss
Play
heals.
on top of this tent here. No, we're good. This guy's kind of cool. What is he doing? Hello, friend.
Splint.
Splint.
It's like a
talk to
rogue.
me. Nobody mentioned locking horns with minotaurs. Oh, okay. We need to go unlock a chest. He's not budging. Here, take the key. All right, I've gotten the key.
Okay, nice. I think the chest is in the main building somewhere.
Alright, so yeah, let's go down.
It looks like he's wearing some leather.
wanna,
That's
uh,
pretty cool.
Should we just even rest a little bit? You're
Little
still
bit janked.
pretty low on mana.
I would be down to rest.
Well, we should probably. Go
They not have fall damage.
Actually, yeah, I guess I think we'll probably run.
That was a
through
pretty
here
high
for
fall for
let's get inside the
just
building.
roll it out.
Inside the building here.
Right.
Follow me.
Oh, that's right. We don't really even need to. Let's see if we can just. Since we cleared this whole area, I wonder if we can.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone.
Yeah.
In here.
I think we gotta go down this little area.
Go down
it's
here.
Nice dark in here.
In the crypts.
Secret basement.
All right.
Yeah, going down to the dead mines.
Light. Hold on. I gotta give us some light.
Very nice. Oh yeah, Trad's got some good.
Very
Follow
nice.
the lights.
Oh wow, look at the lighting effects off
Follow
the spell. That's cool.
light.
The way it reflects off the walls and the ground. That's cool. That's the power of ray tracing, I guess.
Splint, the bandit leader.
Wait, hold on. I wonder what happens if I put this shield on you while you have your shield on.
I got
Double shield.
I got 15 seconds on that.
double shield.
Double shield.
That's what you got to
Hey,
check.
that was cool. It let loose this massive explosion. What did that do?
I think we're working together with Splint to activate
To
this
find the
ancient
ninja
chest
turtles?
to.
Oh, okay.
I think we're awakening some old spirits. This place to try to drive out the minotaurs. I think that's
How the light comes through the
plan here.
windows. That's nice.
This
There's
is
a
beautiful.
stairway over here.
Yeah. What's the next part of the quest? We have to light the signal fire, light the brazier.
I'm running
Kind of
up
dark.
Oh wait, we
into
lost you.
this area. Uh-oh. Where'd you guys go?
Steven, oh there you are. Look to your left.
There.
Where?
Over here.
Oh. Hey, how do I get over there?
Oh, actually, yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right. There we go.
I'm gonna go upstairs even more over here.
Oh, nice. This is beautiful. Environment did a great job with this. Zachary and Tristan and
Yeah, it looks really great. It's
Brendan.
cool to explore.
Did a
Yeah,
great job.
this cast, those ruins look
Beautiful.
cool. They do.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
there it is. Nice.
Well, this was a cool little incursion into. Oh, look at this!
Oh, the zombies.
We have lit the beacon, and the zombies have overtaken the minotaurs.
Oh my
There's
God.
still minotaur corpses.
God.
Damn.
we missed
Oh,
the bloodshed.
okay. The environment
we did
changed
all-
based on where they were in the quest
Yeah,
line.
true, to
Do
be
all the
honest. These
work.
zombies shouldn't get any credit.
That's super cool. Very cool.
Oh.
Well, guys, I hope you
Interesting.
all enjoyed this brief look at the update. Well, not brief, but look at the update of the cleric archetype and what you'll be expecting in Alpha 2.
bad.
Obviously, your feedback is incredibly important to us. Please keep in mind, everything is a work in progress, and we use your feedback as part of our iteration process. So if you can give us your thoughts and what you enjoyed, what you thought could be done better, in the YouTube video or in Twitch or everywhere else, we will go through that and we will take a look. But we have enjoyed showing this. Bucky and Trad, thank you guys for joining me.
I think it's
Very
improved.
Cool, very fun. And I thought
My
you guys did a
pleasure.
great job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us. GG.
All right, we'll see you guys back on stream.
I'm going in. Ah!
No! Wait, let me jump to you. Let me jump to you. How do I... Come here. Come here. Wait,
He
wait,
did.
wait. Here it is. Boom!
Oh, yeah. Let's
that
get
was
these zombies.
great.
That was actually pretty cool.
Bye, guys.
Out of control.
Nice. Yeah, Ashes of Creation update. Not bad. So I know this was meant to like focus on essentially that healing class and their abilities and stuff. But really, I was interested in seeing how the combat has moved forward, because originally when I watched Ashes of Creation combat, melee looked very scuffed. And it's something that like no MMO that I've seen has gotten right besides World of Warcraft in terms of the feeling of like swinging an axe and making contact with an enemy with it. But it looks better. It does. I think they've made a lot of improvements in terms of combat. And we'll keep watching these updates as they come out and see where they go.